won that game. They're a tough team to beat. They have a lot of good players, and we knew what kind of game it's going to be for us. They're going to attack offensive rebound, and they're going to play fast, try to score easy basket transition. And when we were eliminated those things, we were good. So.
Did you feel like you had to kind of take the team on your shoulders in that first quarter, keep you guys in it?
I feel great, I feel great. I was knocking out the shots. I was good in defense. Then I get two fouls, and I had to go on the bench. But, it doesn't matter. The bench, all players played well tonight. We had, 4 or 5 guys, 6 guys in more than 10 points, and then if everybody play like that, it's much easier for us.
After getting beat on the boards so bad in Utah, you guys were facing the #1 rebounding team. What did you do different tonight?
We put some bodies on their big guys, and we didn't just look around, and we tried to seal those big guys and the small guys, and we knew if we're gonna control that and fast break points, that we're gonna be in these games.
Defensively, you made Lawson. Now you couldn't get to the hole quite as easy. You made him work for his shots at 6 and 8, but only 12 points. Let's talk about the defensive effort on him tonight.
It's not the only point guards. Big guys did a great job. Keith, Gortat, every time he came out from pick and roll, the big guys were up, and he couldn't penetrate or shoot the ball. And, that's a team defense. If you're gonna play like that, then that's gonna be much easier.
You guys fell down 10. You just talk about the difference at that point coming back and not getting in a deeper hole like you guys have done recently.
Yeah, like I said before, I don't know what is going on with us, especially at the beginning of the games. We just are not focused enough. We're losing too many balls, turnovers, and they get those easy buckets, and that after that it's really hard to get a rhythm. But we just have to be more focused at the beginning of the games and try to be solid in defense and in offense. Only like that we can prevent that. So.
Three-pointer feel good tonight?
Oh yeah, awesome.
It was nice to have you guys. It's been tough getting going this time of the year, but I think you guys were 7 out of 12 tonight from 3-point. When you needed them.
We have good shooters in this team, and we need those shooters that space the floor and that we can operate in pick and rolls and find them. And when they're alone, they have to knock those shots. And JD did a great job tonight. And not JD, all of my teammates. And then we just have to. If we're on the right side, we just have to pass the ball from side to side, and then we're going to have open shots.
Keith seems to be struggling a little bit early on this season. He had his best game tonight. What did you see different out of him?
He was, I would say energy-wise. He was really working hard against Farid. He was defending him. He was jumping for rebounds, and in offense, when he's alone, he was knocking those shots. And he's still a young player, and I think so. He's going to be fine. He just needs that a little bit more confidence to grow back, and we need him. He's a great fit for the team.
Started with just playing hard, my defensive intensity led us to the victory.
You got 7 guys in double figures tonight. Just talk about the balance attack.
That was big for us. That score being spread out like that is good for us as a team. Like I was telling these guys, the ball will stick sometimes, and the more we pass, the better our offense.
If they tell you they want you to keep shooting, when you have one of those 0 for 9 nights on Fridays, is it one of those things where you have to kind of psych yourself up to keep shooting?
Nah, not at all. I had one that was in the past, and it's not going to affect my game. Just get in the gym next day and shoot it off, and come back and be ready for the next game.
Is there personal motivation for you to go against a guy in your draft class that's really in that position?
Just the fact that he's a great player, he plays hard, but at times I refuse not to be outdone, and I just want to match his intensity every time.
Did you ever keep that play where you showed on the screen about the steal on Blossom?
Last play he just split me, so I felt like he was going to do it again. And when I jumped out, he tried, and I just happened to be there.
Just calm on the crossover?
Probably hit my foot, but nobody see that.
We'll call it.
Right.
You did a little bit of everything tonight. Rebounds, assists, steals, points. Would you call this your best game?
Definitely. Coach let me play and, found the open man, boxed out, made shots, just play hard. That's basically what I want to do.
The first time had you finished on the floor too? At the end of a close game?
Yeah, this year.
Is that what you expect to be? Like, not just a one-time thing?
Yeah, I mean, if he felt as though, I deserved to be in at that time, I'm always going to go with Coach Shea. He felt like I was playing hard, so he left me in there.
Fighting though, we ain't giving up. We're fighting to the end, and that's what we need to do. We need to come out and continue to execute our game plan to the fullest from the beginning. Whatever the slow starts about, I think we're going to get it together.
What's your theory on that? Do you have one?
I don't. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. It's just one of them things that we got to fix. Can't really, pinpoint it. We just got to fix it.
Well, Keith had a big game tonight. What did you like seeing out of him tonight?
He came out aggressive. Wasn't really, thinking too much out there. He was just playing basketball. He let the game come to him.
How big is this? The team Nuggets have had the Suns' number the last few years, falling behind and then being able to come back and get a win like you did tonight.
It was good. We still know it's early though. We got to see them a couple more times, but it's always good to get off the schneid. When the team is beating you consistently 6 in a row, 7 in a row, whatever the case is, to come out and let them know that they can't continue to beat up on us like that.
What makes you? Is the spacing? It seemed like the spacing was an issue in the first half. Guys were kind of not moving very well, and then all of a sudden, the second half, it seemed like everything worked itself out.
I honestly can't pinpoint the problem, but it is some of spacing. It is some of guys getting used to each other out there, knowing what guys want the ball and what guys attack, so getting to the open spot and stuff like that. But that's just gonna come, as we practice more and as we watch film together more and learn each other as a team.
Melvin made a comment before the game that you're a guy that maybe wants to be a starter, but at some point in time, how do you feel just knowing that you're on the court at the end?
I told Coach I do whatever he asked me to do. I want to make that clear also. Like, I do want to start, wouldn't mind starting at all, but if he needs me to come off the bench, whatever he needs me to do, I'm a team player. So I ain't going to gripe about it or none of that stuff. I'm going to do whatever it takes to help this team win.
You expect this to be a good shooting team. It hasn't quite happened yet as a team, but you guys have seen kind of overcome that with hard work.
Yeah, we got a lot of new guys. Like we said, we still trying to figure out each other. I think it's some guys that's too unselfish that thinking pass first and stuff like that instead of worry about knocking down the jump shot and letting the bigs clean up the rebound or whatever the case is. But it's definitely gonna come. It's still early in the season. We still got like 74 more games to go.
You see it with some of the younger guys like Beasley and that, maybe hesitating, thinking about it too much.
Yeah, but it's gonna come. Bees is a talent, man. He's still trying to figure this thing out, and he has a lot of years ahead of him. But we gonna keep working with him and tell him what we need out of him, and I think he's definitely gonna come through for us.
Thanks.
What's made you guys so resilient this year? Another double-digit deficit, and you wiped that out in a couple minutes.
We don't want to lose. We definitely don't want to get off to those, bad starts either, though. But we never gonna give up. We never gonna stop fighting. Kind of caught up with us in Utah, where we seen where if we do get down early and the team executes on us, and in Miami, it's tough for us to come back. So we want to win. We got a bunch of young, energetic guys in here that's gonna go out and play hard, and that's pretty much what it is.